Hey guys, this is Knight, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Portal. So, in the first episode, we kind of explained, like, the situation that we're in and whatnot, going through the test chambers, test chamber A right here. And in this episode, we are going to solve said test chamber, in case you couldn't tell. Not really many other things we can do in this ruins. It's just small, and there's not many things to do in it besides get to the other side. So what we're going to do is this energy palette is going to shoot a ball, or the ball thing, through the blue portal, and then we are going to shoot the blue portal, onto this red light, so that bounces back off the wall through the orange into the blue. And if you missed that, well, I apologize. Speaking of apologies, I need to apologize to you guys for the lack of videos this week. I have honestly been wanting to record all week, but I have gotten, like, no chances to record. Because people are, like, always home, or, like, I'm, like, always out or doing something. And I just, ooh, look, a radio. I want that. Give me the radio. It's trapped on the rail. Oh, my buddy, look, he's just through the glass. Wait, maybe I can save him. Come on, come on. Yeah, I got my radio buddy. Whoa! Oh, I got my buddy. Sounds like he got vaporized. But we beat the test.
Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
So the water that could potentially kill me was made to enhance my testing experience, rather than make me be like, holy junk nuts, I need to stay away from that water. Oh yeah, back to my apology. Yeah, I am so sorry for the lack of videos, guys. It has just been busy lately. I have not had any time to record because people have always been home and junk like that. But this is actually the only video I'm probably going to be able to record in this session. So if I don't get another video up for a couple days after this, I apologize for that as well. But I will try to get more Portal and Dungeon Realms up ASAP.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Okay, so we have an impossible test. Dun dun dun! I don't know if you guys have ever played the Impossible quiz online. If you haven't, please go check that game out. It's so much fun. It's like one of those games where you're kind of like, it's kind of like it's like one of those games that, like, plays with your mind, like, gives you all kinds of trick questions. Like, for example, there's a question that says, oh god, my mouse just turned off. Okay.
The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
It's not broken glass. But yeah, there's a question in the game that says, for example, how many letters are there in his hand? And it's like, it shows like a picture of like a severed hand with like a bunch of like male letters in it. And I guess you're like people like on first instinct.
Fantastic.
Wait, listen to this.
You remained resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
But yeah, the question says how many letters are in his hand. It shows like a severed hand with a bunch of letters in it. So on first instinct, people are like, "Oh, I'm just gonna count the amount of letters in there." But no, obviously, if you think a little bit about it, then oh, they must mean that I have to count how many letters are in the words his hand, and that's how you answer that question. But yeah, that test, I don't see how Valve tried to make people think that was impossible. Because if you notice that hole that I shot the blue portal through, it's not really that difficult of a test. But the first time playing through this game, I actually knew everything about it because I had watched a Let's Play of it because I wanted it really bad for a while. But if you were a person that was like playing through this for the first time, not knowing anything about it, you really have to think outside the box from other puzzle games. It makes you think so differently. Like puzzles that used to be, like if you play through it a second time, puzzles that you used to think were so hard, you can do relatively easily.
To reiterate, previous one. Momentum.
I forget which button is. Oh, it's Alt. Alt. Yeah, you can go down here. Not really much purpose to going down here, but just yeah, you can. Now I don't know if you remember this, guys, but in the room where I picked up the portal gun, you remember me flying through the air and like trying to shoot portals at where I was landing? Well, that is the basis of momentum. Basically, if I drop myself through this hole in the floor, I'm going to have momentum, and that will allow me to jump or get onto this staircase. Like that.
Certain objects may be vital to your success.
Gotta do that.
Not destroy testing apparatus.
See, it's just demonstrated right here. Put a portal on the floor, and then you jump into that portal. And there's our orange portal. We shall fly outward. So it's like 7 in the morning right now. It's the only time I've had to record. I'm home alone right now, so yeah.
Forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
How it does not. I don't get what she means with that. How does it not? Oh, that's the orange shows up. Yeah. I don't get what she means with that. How does it not affect forward momentum? I don't know. Portals do affect forward momentum. I don't know what she meant by it. Or more precisely, how does it not? If I'm being quiet, I apologize. I just woke up a little while ago.
The function of mass and velocity is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
I don't know. I always remember that one. Speedy thing comes in, speedy thing comes out. Woo! That got a little disorienting. Yeah. Apparently, there are people that when they played through Portal, they actually got like trauma and they threw up from motion sickness and things like that. When they got to around this part of the game, the test chamber started tearing these people's stomachs up from all this twisting and turning and crazy junk. All right, let's go onward. Okay, so I have to go to school in a while. Not looking forward to that. I mean, it is Friday and Christmas is in 2 weeks, which is nice and all. But I have this algebra test coming up. And I really, really hate algebra. I have a C in it right now. I'm sucking pretty hard. Let's just go.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment.
Ooh.
In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
Such useful advice, GLaDOS. You couldn't tell that already. Alright, so these are pretty much all the same hazards that were in Test Chamber 8, I believe. You got the energy pallets, the poison water, and also do not drink that water. I would not recommend drinking that water. That's kind of a nice little detail. I never noticed that how if you get close to the sign, the light starts buzzing. That's kind of cool. The buzzing sound of the light. Or wait, what are you doing, bro? Alright, so our orange portal is right. Okay, so let's put a blue portal right here. Let's see where it puts us. No, that's not where we want to be. Okay. That's not where we want to be either. We want to be in that room over there. Nope, I think it's one more. We just have to wait for this portal gun right here to switch around. Oh, no, we don't. We do have to be in here. Yeah, stop it. Okay, so this is a button, in case you couldn't tell. You simply hit E, and it activates the button. So basically, that opens up a door. That door, as you can see, I just shot a blue portal in there. Because we need to get into that room. Alright, so now let's just wait for this portal gun right here to shoot an orange. And now we get to go in here. Okay, so let's put our blue right there. And now all we have to do is wait for that to go into the energy pallet. And now it's going all crazy. Yeah, if those things stay out, out in the air for too long without hitting the receiver unit, it will, die out and, explode. But, yeah, our blue is in the correct place. All we have to do is stay down here to avoid getting hit. And we have to just wait for it to go into the receiver unit. Which looks, it keeps hitting the portal gun itself. I've never seen it do that. Usually it takes a minute or two, but it'll just slide right in. And that's, yeah, right there. There we go. Okay, so now our platform is activated. And that thing's not going to shoot anymore. Each shooter unit thing only, shoots one of them. So once it's put in the receiver unit, it will not shoot another. Alright, we do not want to go in there. We want to wait for it to be our platform. Yeah, there we go. Now step on the platform and slowly ride over. Now this right here, don't ask me how you do this. I mean, you would think you would get 2 portal guns, because that clearly is a portal gun, as Stephen Plays said. But he had a very good point when he said that. Let's pick it up.
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture 2 linked portals at
Bye,
once.
shelf
As
thing.
part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in subject hometown here.
Oh my god, I just picked that up. I always used to think that she said that the portal gun is now more valuable than all the organs and stuff in your body. But she said subject hometown here. So the portal gun is now more valuable than all of the vital organs in every single person in Shell's hometown, wherever that town may be. But yeah, as you can see, now we have the dual portal gun. 2 portals, madness, insanity. Woo! I don't know. There was no point to that whatsoever. I think we have time for one more test chamber. Let's do one more test chamber. Why not? The music in Portal is really cool. It's got like this cool sci-fi feel to it, as it should be. It's very cool indeed. Oh, this is a momentum test, I believe. It's test 12.
Get ready to fling yourself. Fling into space.
I wish they would have given an explanation in the game as to why she like statics out like that sometimes. I think it's just to like make you like, because obviously they're just staticking GLaDOS out so that you have to think a little bit, but while still giving you a basic hint. Like in the first game with momentum, when she was like yada 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 blah, 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 momentum, like they left it a little bit, like just enough for you to have a little pointer, but not enough for you to be blatantly easy. That's obviously the purpose of why they static her out. But that'd be kind of cool if like in the game they like she said, I apologize for all the staticking out. I've been having some malfunctions lately or something like that. Let's wait for this platform to incline out. Yeah, it's kind of like how when they're planning a movie, like when they're like Hollywood's planning to make a movie and somebody dies, like somebody that was going to be in the movie dies, and then they just come up with the characters in the movie come up with an explanation as to why that person like wasn't like there. I gotta get back up there. Fudge. I messed up. Yeah, it's a little hard to right click on Mac because there is no like right clicker button. You just have to click on the right side of the mouse. The entire mouse is just one big clicker. But I still love my Mac though. I mean, there are a couple little like issues with it here and there, but it's still I think it's a fantastic computer. All right, so we got our switch or our button on the switch. So now we just get to go through the momentum thing again. You can actually jump off this cliff. Yeah, like just do that. You don't have to like jump down the steps. I love that one. I don't know why. It's just funny. Alright, so let's just go up the elevator, guys. And then I think that's going to be it for today. Ooh, I'm stretching. Early morning stretches. Oh, rise and shine, boy. Got school ahead of you. Alright. No GLaDOS.
Now that
Oh, wait.
you are in
Oh, yeah.
control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
I don't know, is adrenaline like bottleable? Can you just like bottle adrenaline and just be like, oh, here, have some adrenaline? And what the heck is peptic salve? Is it just like some kind of like thingy that like makes you peppy and happy and like wanting to do more tests? I don't know. Well, let's find out in the next episode. I'm Knight. I will see you guys